What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Moni 69 Ways, and I'm here with Light Novel Letitia, Tika, VKJTV, and we are here to talk about Beauty in Black, Season 2, Episode 3. Hey, you guys.
Hey.
What's up?
Listen, that music was a vibe. I was over here like, okay.
Yes. So what are y'all thoughts on episode 3? Do y'all remember it? Did you rewatch it? Because I know we all do that while all watching one, and then sometimes we got to watch it again.
Right.
So what are your thoughts on it, Letitia?
It was cool. It was cool. I'm gonna give it probably, I don't know, what are we doing, out of 10?
Yeah, you do that 10.
Okay, I'm gonna say a solid 8. It was a lot of to me it was a lot of ins and outs, ups and downs, some kind of crazy stuff happening. So yeah, I'll give it an 8.
Okay. Tika?
Yeah, I'm with Letitia. It was definitely an 8 for me. It was a lot of shenanigans going on. We got a lot of revelations going on. We see some jealousy between the brothers. We understand a little bit why the jealousy is there. And there's some other things that's going on in this episode. And that's why I personally gave it an 8. So I'm with Letitia on the 8.
Okay, Jay?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8.5. A lot of dialogue, a lot of back and forth. Yeah, we do finally hear the reveals, as Tika mentioned, of why they really dislike each other, which I kind of thought was pretty entertaining because that's what kind of goes on between siblings, right? It's like, you remember you did this, you remember you did that, or do you remember you did? They kind of like hold stuff over each other's heads. So I thought that was pretty entertaining. But other than that, yeah, I'll give it an 8.5.
Okay. Yeah, I give it same 8. I give it 8. Solid 8 for me. I just like Olivia and Norman at the end there. Yeah. And Horace at the hospital with Norman. So that was an interesting conversation. It was definitely a lot of dialogue this episode until we get to the end, and it was lights, camera, action. So what this episode? Oh yeah, so the last episode ended off where the hit happened on Angel, and Horace was trying to stop the unaliving the Angel. Jules tell Horace that it was already done, and Horace is furious at Jules for unaliving Angel while informing him. And my thing is, with Jules, he knows that I don't think he tell Horace that it was Angel specifically, and he knows that Angel supposed to be part of this will and supposed to be protected. So that's why another reason why Horace is furious. Like, yo, you trying to be on some sneaky stuff to eliminate Angel anyway, and bad through me. Without me really knowing that Angel was the so-called thug or whatever, the gangster, whatever. So yeah, that was just wild. So y'all want to talk about that? Not really, because it's already happened. I think we talked about that last episode. No, I can't remember. Anybody can talk.
The one thing I loved about this part was that we're seeing that Jules' house of cards is falling down, and like he's losing control every minute that goes by, and I'm loving it because he has so much control in season 1.
Yeah, that's true. I have to agree with that, with the house of cards falling down, because it's funny to see. I get a chuckle out of it every time. So we're gonna move on to Jules went to Mallory's office. Remember, they supposed to meet up because Mallory met up with by Felicia at the motel. um, and she knows that Jules is pimping out these young people, and he is running the club. And yeah, so she knows that he is laundering money, and she asks, was Roy involved? And you know how Jules does not like to answer those questions, so he like skates around it to get a yay or a nay if Roy is involved. Roy is involved in some kind of way, right? Just dealing with the
No,
women's.
he just like to get the women.
Right,
That's
that's what
it.
I'm saying. Just the women. He just know he running a club with women. He's a pimp, so he just know that part. He don't know the whole trajectory of the whole how the business goes. Anyone want to talk about that? Jay, you want to talk about Jules and Mallory conversation in her office and how she says not to touch Felicia because she needs someone inside the club?
I mean, yeah, you just kind of talked about it, but yes, my reaction to it, your girl, like, I feel like Mallory, who I love, I feel like she's very desperate because of all the shifting that's going on. As we talked about last season, a lot of them felt like they were in position and they couldn't be knocked out of their position. Now that Kimmy is here, now that the marriage is here, it's like they kind of scrambling like roaches when you turn the lights on. So Mallory is at that point where she's like, I got to get all the information that I can so I can be on kind of like defense. So if cats are coming after me, I know how to handle this. So being that Juelz, man, he is a very conniving guy, but she got his number. She's like, bro, don't act stupid, right? Like, just give me the information that I need. But he's not gonna give her pretty much anything that she needs. Is Roy involved? Why would he be? Like, he's not even answering the question. So he's kind of just running her around. But yes, we need Felicia, unfortunately, protected. So Mallory can get whatever information that she can. And Felicia is going to be kind of protected in a way, as we find out that she is connected to other people, part of Jules' organization, which was very surprising. So Felicia is very kind of important in a way, but we're gonna see how it unravels.
Yeah, if I could say also though, I also she also finds out that Jillian and Calvin were a part of this whole trafficking ring or whatever you want to call it with Jules and this whole club situation. So she's missing her Calvin right now. So she's really trying to get her information to see all of the things that are going on. And I even though I don't really care for Mallory like that, I like that someone else is literally pulling the cards of Jules. Like, he has been running game and doing the most with these ladies and gentlemen at this club, even down to the security. And finally somebody is able to pull even just a little bit of the card that his house of cards, like you said, Letitia, is falling, and Mallory is in his face with it. So I mean, I love that whole interaction.
Was y'all shocked of her saying she wants to protect Felicia? She's not to be touched? No? Okay. I mean, she got information out of her. I don't know.
She paid for it, right?
And she also knows too that basically, like, she's a hood bee that her husband likes. She knows that Roy likes these hood girls. And so I think it's one, yes, she gonna get information out of her, but also is going to see if Roy is going to try and get with her. And we later on see that he is. And so in that case, listen, I'm just saying, it's all out there. Folks have seen it already, but I'm saying, it's like,
right.
I think she's just trying to keep an eye out because, again, Mallory and Roy live to make each other's lives absolutely miserable. And so they take as much leverage as they possibly can, because also in the same conversation, this is where, or when basically she found out that Roy had Jules get rid of both of Jillian and Calvin. So maybe TP was listening to us, because we couldn't stand them anyway. So
more of Gilligan's Island for me.
None. That voice.
Yeah,
Oh
I need more. I need
I was
more story of Jillian. Like, she's there for a purpose. What did she do that allowed Jules to kind of get her in this whole situation of the trafficking? And I guess and wasn't she one of Roy's sweet things? And then that's how she moved her way up into the company. So it wasn't a good way, because she working for the devil, but she got in there that kind of way. But yeah,
but that's his MO though. Like, he likes the hood girls that they got off the street, and then he tries to bring them into the office to be his plaything.
yeah.
But how diabolical is it for your plaything, to be your wife's assistant? That is crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Okay, so we have Norman at the hospital with Horace. Trying to reason with his brother, because you already know he took the 10% of their shares, which is diabolical. So he trying to reason with his brother. He bears his heart out to Horace, talking about how their dad mistreated him and how he liked the Horace more or something. And we already know the infamous line that his wife is dead, and now he about to lose his brother. So Horace tells Norman about knowing about the affair with Olivia. So when he dropped that, I was like, wow, okay. So you wasn't a fool. Okay. So this whole time. And he knows about the affair and how he wanted to take the company from him. And they continue to argue, and Horace blamed Norman for laundering the money in the club and stuff like that. So anything else that I'm missing, Letitia, Miss Notes Lady?
I mean, I thought this scenario was so funny. Because at first I was like, oh, they're about to have a heart to heart. And Horace said, no, it's up and it's stuck with you. I don't F with you at all. But then when I think about it now, as it played out, it's like really Norman was trying to be manipulative. He was trying to get his shit back, basically. And this is the second time he was able to squeeze in that my wife is dead thing. I said, no, he did not. He just had to say it. But it also plays out the jealousy that he has for his brother. So maybe that's why he cheated with his wife and everything. And in my opinion, Horace is always going to resent Norman, not just for the affair, but for the fact that those children are his brothers.
Which is not confirmed.
It's not right. I have to say it's not confirmed.
No, listen. We don't know that it's confirmed, but I'm telling you, Horace has confirmed it because he know everything. Period. He knows them kids ain't his. That's why he can't stand them.
Horace.
He said I barely touch Olivia, so he know them kids ain't his.
Horace mentioned the fact that, I'm just like Daddy, right? Like, I hate your guts. Okay, just like Daddy. Yes, he favored me. So what? Yeah, I scratched the card. You got blamed for it. So what? Like, it is what it is. You try to take the company from me. No, that was my company and I want whatever, man. But I know about you messing with my wife, right? See, again, that's what I like about Horace. Horace knows, but he ain't going to let you know that he know until it's time to let you know. It's all about timing with Horace. And that's I want to say that's the genius part of Horace. As a businessman and as a person, period. It's like, yeah, I'm watching you. I know what's going on. All right, I'm gonna spend a block on you when it's time to spend a block on you. And for the fact that Norman really tried, like, I love how Horace is like, bro, everything you did with the club is illegal. It's a felony. You lost your shares. I got your ass. And he was laughing and coughing. I got you. It was hilarious to me. And Norman
The
couldn't say
devil
nothing, just
laughing.
walk out. Yeah, man. I was dying, yo. I was dying. But yeah, he got him. He got him. You're not supposed to commit a felony. If you do, you lose your shares. And he knows that. So
That part.
I got your ass.
He was dying laughing. Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I loved Norman coming in trying to show the fake love. I mean, let's blame it on me. You know, he was giving, I said this about another character in another show, but he was giving Marsha, like everything. My daddy didn't like me, daddy did this, he always gave you this, he always gave you grace, he never gave me any grace. Well, you probably were doing things as well, regardless of the fact that you're trying to look up to your brother and step up for him. However, you should have just let your brother got into his own shenanigans. You knew your daddy didn't like you like that, so why would you even give your brother who don't like you just as much that type of grace or your energy? And now you look at you about to lose your money, your job, your career, your hood career. Like, you about to lose it all. And the only thing I just wish that Horace would have kind of kept quiet so that he can still have those cards to play. Now now Norman knows that Horace is aware that he a part of some criminal enterprise. So now guess what? We already know what's gonna happen. He gonna have to start taking down people that are a part of this whole criminal enterprise to prove that he's not wrong. And then he's gonna have to run home and go home and hope that Horace go ahead and kick the bucket, before his whole secret, is put out there. But I mean, I love these two strong in real life black men on the screen. These two legends in the acting game. I loved seeing the two of them together. Just the whole dynamic back and forth. I loved it.
Me too.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on. So we have Charles call Bernie to offer to talk to Roy and stuff like that. And we already know what Roy did to Bernie in the garage. Like, yeah. Bernie stopped Charles from intervening and claiming that he wants to do something about it on his own. And we did see Charles go see Roy, which was another interesting scene for me between brothers. Because Charles did trying to warn him about Bernie meanness. Like, he had this mean side and he trying to, warn him. And in Roy's mind, he's not worried about Bernie because he thinks because he's gay, he's soft. I'm like, because you gay don't mean you less of a man. I mean, you a man first. Like,
you said, what are you gonna do? Scratch my eyes out?
I said, yo,
Roy's stupid. Roy's stupid. He like, little sissy, he gonna scratch my eyes out. Oh God.
I'm like, all right. I'm like, you see how big that guy is? I mean,
thank you.
You got him in the garage. I think he's holding back. Like, you call him a gorilla, whatever. Like, he will put the paws on you. I think he will come down on you.
And really, I think that he was I think even Charles might have been in danger too. Because remember how puffed up he got when he was like, you trying to set me up? Did you do this? Did you set me up? Because I feel like Barney, he has stuff to lose right now. But let him lose this job, this good job. He gonna go ape shit on all of these people. Period.
You remember last season? He said, I just caught up with my bills. Remember that? So he just caught up with his bills. He's like in a good place. So if he does lose this, that gorilla gonna come out for real.
Like,
no chance. And he got all the secrets too, child. He gonna be like, ain't no more attorney privilege because
he's gonna destroy
me.
Yeah,
which for me would make it that Varney should be with the winning team. Like, he knows that Horace literally has this in the whole bag, and he could actually use that as a bargaining tool with Horace. But he's too wrapped up in, all in I was about to call him
Charles
Lucian.
booty hole.
Yeah, Charles's backside. I was gonna say Lucian, but Jules situation, like he's in everybody's face. He's playing the fence, and it's
Yeah, he
hurting
is.
him right now versus the leverage that he could actually use on everybody else. Like just like y'all saying, he has the information. He literally knows where the bodies are buried. Like he could actually run the whole family if he wanted to, but I don't know. He gonna have to get it together. And I know y'all talked about I'm your B. No, bruh. What we not gonna do, because I'm much taller than you, much stronger than you. What we gonna do is flip this thing around. You, Roy, gonna be my B, and I'm gonna get whatever I need from out of you. You're not gonna be just running me, but I need him to put on his man draws and step it up, because all of this shaking. Okay, show us that ruthless side that you say that everybody, or at least that Charles thinks that you have. Show us that. We need to see that.
Mm-hmm. Did y'all see that episode of the game when Trey Wiggs hemmed up Derwin in his own house? He had him in some kind of headlock or whatever. I wanted Varney to hem up Roy in that garage. Okay. And then like say another thing, I'm gonna put you to sleep. Because and it teach him, but I think he has hooked up with the right person, because Mallory saves him and says, take me to dinner. We're going to dinner. And it looks as if they're going to be friends. And she's like, listen, in order to deal with a devil, you need to be a bigger devil. And I think she's in position to teach him to play this Bellary game like she's been playing. And so I'm like, I'm all for it. I'm rooting for Varney, because I do not like that, how they treat him. I do not, especially Roy. I cannot feel sorry for Roy. Whatever happens to him, and we know some things happen to him, it is well deserved.
Yes, it is. Speaking of Mallory and Barney, yes, we're gonna go right to the dinner. He was trying to get out of taking her to dinner. He was like, don't you have a driver to take you home? Like, we know she got this driver, but she drove herself to work that time. She's not messing with what's his name, Andy. She is not messing with that driver, because he smells. So she so like basically broke his arm until he said yes, he'll take her to dinner and what have you. And they at the dinner, like you said, she told him to be the bigger the devil, be a bully to Roy. I'm like, this is his own wife who really don't care for him anyway, but telling you how to handle her husband. It's just funny. And yeah, she also brought up Charles. He was trying to deny it at the table, but
oh, he kept denying it over and over and over and over and over. And she was
Mallory,
like, come on, stop playing.
Mallory, right? He like, yo.
She's like, stop playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's come on. It's not that, I got a problem with being gay. It's just I don't want your father-in-law to find out. He's homophobic, da-da-da-da-da. And she's like, man, if Roy know, the whole family gonna know. So you might as well come out now.
Okay. She was like, just be gay. Okay. Just do it.
She said she was kind of embarrassed herself for throwing herself onto him.
That part. She's like, I thought it was like me, like I'm old, like because she said nobody's ever denied me. I said, yeah, you're probably right. Nobody's ever denied you, but
we know you wouldn't deny her.
Right. She said the D don't pick the P. She said the D don't pick the P. I was laughing. That's why I like this episode was funny, yo. This episode was actually funny.
But what we're not about to do is drive 3 hours. I live 3 hours in one direction and you live the other direction. Like, bruh, why are you driving 3 hours to work every day? Like, what is going on in your life? You just need to go and suck up and move to Chicago, Indiana, Indianapolis. No, baby, that's not what we're doing. I need Varney to get it together. I guess him spending all that time at Charles was the purpose behind it. He needed somewhere to sleep. But listen, go use the company credit card. I need a room, or I need a Airbnb or something, because that's just ridiculous.
They had to be paying for his travel expenses.
You see that car though? Like, he must be really getting paid from this Bellary situation, because you see the car.
Yeah.
And he would, shoot, if I'm getting paid almost $150,000, $200,000 a year, yeah, okay. I'll drive you 3 hours, 4. I don't care. It could be 8
Not
hours.
hell.
What you want, Melody? What you want,
Girl,
Melody?
I'm tired. My man my man was just doing me bad this morning. I just don't feel like going to dinner. I don't feel like going. I don't feel like going. But of course, she talked him into it, and that conversation was necessary.
Yeah.
He needed to hear, because Horace is old school, but the pot can't call the kettle black. Horace, you doing the same thing your son doing, but we know how he moves. So back then they was keeping that stuff literally in the closet, and so I get it. I get the reasoning behind not really wanting Horace and the older members of the family to know, because we saw what Olivia did. Olivia was trying to get her some at that dinner.
Oh boy.
Like
You
Olivia,
go there.
drunk,
Let's go
drunk
there.
Olivia,
Let's go there.
drunk
Olivia was crazy drunk, yo. But it was funny.
Yeah, she came over. She was talking to her YN. She was came over to Mallory and Bernie table, like talking reckless.
What's going on here? What y'all doing? Y'all effing around.
She was acting so ignorant and belligerent in that restaurant. She was hollering across the restaurant. And even it was when they panned to the scene, it was actually Mallory and Varney's scene. They were panning to go towards them, but we heard her voice.
Yes.
She was hollering in the restaurant. I was looking at her like, girl, what are you even doing? Right. And then she's screaming. I said, you gonna take me home and all this other kind of mess. Girl, sit down somewhere.
Yeah, she was hilariously drunk. It was funny.
Yeah, she was drunk. Unfortunately,
that's why she ain't got no money now.
I'm like, where is she at this restaurant, and how she paying for this? And she
ain't paying for it.
YNs. I look.
She act like she got money, but she a brokey, as y'all call her. That was funny.
She done gave it all. That's where her money goes. Men and liquor. Because every time you see her, she takes.
Did they say she had a gambling problem or no?
Yeah.
Okay. She had a gambling problem. Okay.
She need to quit tricking because she ain't got it. Period.
Okay. And putting folks in the bags, plastic bags, and going on.
Right. Yeah. Because you can't afford to keep them. Yeah. So we at the house. Rain is trying to get ready to leave for the club. Like, she was talking to Kimmy. She did tell Kimmy that she doesn't want the $500,000. And like I said last video, you need that $500,000 to fix that lopsided butt. But that's just me. So she asked if she use Alex, her driver, to take her to the club, and she wants to manage the club. She says she's not smart like Kimmy. Like, what's y'all thoughts on that, Tika?
Listen,
she's not smart girl, like Kimmy.
You not remember everything that you went through at that club? So out of all the clubs, that's an illegally run club. You want to go back to your torture rack? Like, you like drama, you like misery, you like pain. Oh, well, I can treat the girls better. No. Open. You have $500,000. You could literally go and open up your own club. Why would you want that place, a place of misery? She was working my nerve. I ain't gonna even talk about her BB triple L, because that was just ridiculous. that was ridiculous. That how whatever that thing did to her. But at the end of the day, out of all the places you want to go, you have resources, you got money literally at your hands. I know your reason for going to the club. I get that. You going because you're looking for some vengeance. But you should have went into that a little bit smoother versus how she went in. And anyway, girl, stay home. Get some rest. Yeah, I've been in the hospital all this time. I want to go out, girl. Get your life, or tell Kimmy the real reason why you want to go out to that club. You going because you're seeking vengeance.
Dagger.
Yeah.
Tisha.
I mean, I totally agree. I mean, okay, so I will say, and I was the first to say that Rain was just getting on my nerves this entire season. However, I I'll extend a little bit of grace to her though, because I'm like, this woman just does not know anything else. Um, and it's a self-esteem problem at this point. She didn't get the full, although she's here, as a tag along. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I'm just saying that she was able to benefit because Kimmy is her friend. But this is not really happening like to her. Now, she could parlay this into a really wonderful life, but she just doesn't know how to do this yet. And for some reason, she just is attracted to, she want the negative stuff because I don't understand how there's any positive way to run the girls. How? This is no, and I agree with you, Tika. Like, why keep going back to the place that caused you so much trauma? It's just a whole. How is that healthy for you? It's not. And to give back the $500,000, girl. What? I don't want it. I want my own money, girl. Why hustle for it when it was freely given, and now you can change it into something else?
Flip it into something else. Yeah.
Flip it into something else. Do something else with it. I just feel like you have the opportunity to do something better with your life, but it's just some people get stuck. They don't know any better. So hopefully she will learn a little bit of something in this process and watching Kimmy, because otherwise they're gonna have to separate because you can't take everybody along with you. Because I feel like she a liability. Rain is.
Then Kimmy want Rain to convince Sylvie to go to college or something like that. Jay, you got any thoughts on her saying 500K?
Yeah, so they how they say misery loves company. Well, misery loves familiarity, familiarity, whatever. You know the word. Okay, she's familiar. Okay. She's familiar. She's familiar with the club. She's familiar with the girls. It would be much harder for her to start her own club, even though it's possible. It's possible. But then she got to go through finding the place, decorating the place, doing all this and that, getting the girls, trying to steal the girls from that club to come to her club. You know what I'm saying? So I think in her mind, this is just her mind, it's easy for me to just walk in there because they know me, number one. Number two, you could just tell Horace to give it to me. And then Horace run the show, right? So he can get rid of Jules. He can get rid of all the people that's going to stand in my way. And then I can make my own money. I don't think she really knows about the money laundering part. And that's why I think she's so gun-ho about, just give me the club. It's just a club, right? Nah, there's way more stuff going on that Rain doesn't know. She knows that she's being extorted just like, Kimmy and everybody else.
Right.
But that deeper part of Norman and everything, she don't know nothing about that. So, it'd be great for her to take the $500,000 and just, let me go do this. Nah, it's just easy. It's just easy, and people, as y'all said, all of y'all said it, she just love that drama and that chaos and just staying in that world. In her mind, she's a hood chick and she don't know nothing else. So if people who usually are just like comfortable in that space, they kind of thrive in that, in their own way. They thrive and, I made, a lot of money today. They kind of thrive in that place. That's kind of where they want to stay. Some people just don't want any more than what they know. It's unfortunate, but that's how the mindset is of some people, not everybody.
Yeah. So I'm gonna stay on Rain as she was in the car with Alex. So and Alex I think Letitia said it, like he's not loyal to anyone. He's not loyal to anyone. Like he only loyal to the ones who's in his face at the moment, right? At the moment given time.
Yeah.
So he's trying to win Rain's trust, right? So because she asked Alex to find Dagger because he didn't know Dagger, but he said he can find out for her, and to win her trust, he calls Traction, and Traction was on the phone saying and revealed that Angel was unalive, and that really shook Rain up in the back, like, because he put it on speaker and let it hear everything. I'm like, wow. Wow. So do y'all, I don't know. Rain, like, should she tell Kimmy? Should she tell Kimmy, Leticia? I see you like, and
rolling my
like,
eyes.
I'm like, it's hard. It's hard to determine. Like, should she?
She knows her friend. She knows that Kimmy does the go off, and unreasonably. Like once she get to a certain level, you can't calm her down. She gonna do what she want to do. So Rain should have told her, but not over the phone. She should have waited till she got back to the house and said, "Girl, we have to put a plan together because Angel is gone." And then they could have talked about it. They could have put together a real plan instead of whatever Kimmy thought she was doing. So yeah. Oh, and then what I don't understand about Rain is like, why did you tell afterwards? Don't panic. You already know she's gonna panic. Why did you do that? Why did you tell her?
I did roll my ass like, what?
After the fact.
That was backwards.
Like, girl, and you said you was 30 minutes away.
No, was it 30? Yeah, she did say 30 minutes.
Yeah. So. And actually that was when Kimmy called her to say, what is your ETA? And she said, I'm about 30 minutes away. So she had already been driving. So I'm like, girl, you should have just waited till you got home. Ooh, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, I know. It grinds your gears.
Just creating
it grind minds. I'm like, why should she do that over the phone? Anybody got any thoughts on Rain hearing this? And Alex is trying to win her trust, I guess. Like,
I do want to say that I'm on the fence about Alex. Alex also has the motive. He says he wants to get out of this trap that Jules has him in as well. So I'm leaning more to the which is the right side, the left side. I'm leaning over to the side that I feel like he is really sincere about, trying to get out of the game. In other words, he has to play the role in front of Traxon. He has to play the role in front of Jules. He has to maintain that role so that they don't take him out, because he knows Jules is ruthless. He knows that Jules will have the hit put out on him instantly if he shows that he's not really with them. So I feel like he's definitely playing that role, and that's, he's being smart about it. He's also giving Rain information that she needs. However, Rain does not know how to deliver anything. She does not know how to deliver messages. She does not know how to wait till she gets back to the house to reveal some information. And she knows that Kimmy is a reactionary individual. She knows she's going to, panic. Oh my God, we got to get out of this situation. Like, she knows that. So why would you, like everybody is saying, why would you give that information at that time? You in the car, there's nothing y'all could do about it. Don't do nothing until I get there, girl. Girl, shut up. Like, be quiet. I know Angel was your friend. I understand that. But at that point, you shouldn't, still don't say anything until you actually get face to face. That's like if somebody called me on the phone and tell me on the phone that somebody I'm close with done left this earth. You know what I mean? That's insensitive. Right. So why would you do that? Anyway, I could go off on Rain all day long. She's just making a lot of horrible decisions, but she that hood chick. So, but guess what? Hood chicks got some sense too, okay? I'm just saying. Right. And you clearly don't have any sense, Rain.
At all. At all. Jerry, you got any thoughts? Are you there? Okay. So Horace Dill called Kimmy, and then Sylvie took over the phone call because she was so excited about the information she don't find out about that cancer treatment center in Thailand. So she was so excited. He was like, just tell your sister give you my number so you can send it over to me, because he really didn't want to talk to Sylvie at the time because he's still in a panic about the on the potential unaliving of Angel and what he did, what have you, to save Kimmy. And he also told Kimmy that she need to come see him. I guess the next day. So that was cute. Anything else happened that scene? Because that's all I jotted down.
The only thing I wanted to mention was that what Tika was talking about Alex and him being in the hole as well. We learned that his total with Jules is $200,000. Like, whoa.
Okay. Yeah, I know they was
another made up number.
I'm gonna say I want to know.
Be making up
I
numbers.
just want to know how these numbers come about because I be hearing them. Even in season 1, we heard some of them say some numbers.
Yeah, and you heard Jewel's always adding up. Be like, oh, you want another 100,000? I could put another 100,000 on it. Like they just making up numbers. Like it don't even make a difference. Like it's bogus. It's all bogus and a lie.
That part.
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah.
So it was wild. So oh yeah, Norman called Jules. Tell Jules about what's his name? Harold revealed the truth about the laundry business to Horace, because Horace didn't bring it up, and he told that how Harold need to go. Jules always say he's gonna handle it. He always say he's gonna handle like 1,000 things and really don't be half the time. Like he always want to be that dude, that cleanup guy for some reason. Like he don't want them to get their hands dirty.
We forgot when Jules told Mallory, I'm having a crazy day, and she's like, you think I give a F about your day? I love Mallory, yo. I just love her, yo.
I see.
It's like ain't nobody care about Jules. Nobody care about Jules, man. Jules could lose a foot and be like, so what, Jules? I need you to do this for me. I don't care if you lost your foot.
You reap what you sow, though. He don't care about nobody, so
exactly.
Nobody care about him.
He's just a fix-it boy. That's all. Fix it.
Yeah. So he said he was gonna handle the Harold thing, but Norman, like, he gonna take things in his own hands, and he visited Harold and his wife. They was having dinner, and Harold is so nervous. Every time one of the brothers come around, he is so nervous.
He's shook.
He is so shook. I know he probably be shook after the whole dealing with the Horace thing. Then Horace took his finger or something. Or was I'm tripping? But I seen all his digits. Maybe he got it fixed. But yeah. So I don't know.
He stabbed him. He stabbed him in the hand. He didn't take his finger. He stabbed him in the hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
So I don't know why he would be so nervous with Norman, because don't think they're already in business together, unless he really did something.
He knows Norman don't play games. You know what I'm saying? And he has Harold has a guilty conscience because he's like, first thing he says is, I didn't say anything. He's like, I didn't say you did.
Shaking and trembling.
Yeah, I understand you spoke to my brother. I didn't say anything. I didn't say you did. You just giving yourself away.
But he be lying. He just
be lying.
Lying and panicking. Lying
and he a terrible liar.
He's a terrible liar.
He's the
worst.
Yeah.
I'll be like,
he was that guy. I think Harold was that guy that was in college with him, right? And he was always the sucker guy. There's always one sucker guy that you trick him into doing stuff and he'll do it. You know what I'm saying? Or they're gonna beat him up. I think Harold was that guy that he became a judge. It's like, oh, you became a judge? All right, now you could do this for me. You could do that for me. They kind of punked him into doing stuff.
But he's also greedy. You know what I'm saying? So that's part of it that led into it. He's a greedy person. So he thought, okay, as long as they was getting the money was okay. But it's like, you do realize there's no honor amongst thieves. Like
that's right.
When it comes down to it, because Norman asked him about a paper trail and all that sort of thing.
Tied back to me.
He's like, no, it won't.
But
No.
this whole scene, this
You don't
proves
know.
just how diabolical Norman is. Not that we didn't know he wasn't. I mean, he took all them people out in that ambulance, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like he sat at them people's table,
Yeah.
ate up their food.
Yeah.
That wife, Dolores, what's her name? Dolores? No,
Whatever. She's
Gloria.
dead
Gloria.
now. Did he?
She gave hella hospitality
Sure did.
Yeah,
to
she was
him.
nice. She was
You know what
sweet.
I'm saying? And inviting them to dinner and
Yeah. You saw
And
how
Harold said he got to go somewhere. Don't you got to go somewhere? Like
yeah,
he
was
stay.
mad uncomfortable. He was like dinner. He was looking like, dang, man, why you invite him to dinner?
Well, why would you sit down? Why are you still at this house is what I was so concerned about with him and his wife. Like, why are you done told Horace everything. So you know that Norman is literally on the way. Why would you sit there and you cannot lie? Like
right.
It's just not in you to lie properly. So why would you even I guess he just had to go. I guess they had to help him disappear in the whole series. But why would you stay there? Like that just made no sense to me, bro. And then you actually let him in. And Gloria, y'all don't need to be answering the door. Guess what? We didn't invite nobody in this house. We don't need to. Nobody called ahead and said that we don't do pop-ups over here. So you didn't call and let me know you were on the way. You do not get to come in. You will just stand there, ring the doorbell. No disrespect to Jehovah's Witnesses or people who go out and worship or admission and talk about. Listen, you just gonna stand out there and I'm gonna look through my peephole, see who you are, and I'm gonna go and sit back down. I didn't invite you in the first place.
I think Harold's wife always had a crush on Norman.
Oh, see
and that's why it was like, oh, won't you come in? Yeah, I think she always, Norman, man. Norman know how to.
She gave her condolences about his wife, yo.
Yeah.
Like, why she has to be a casualty?
And Harold don't look like he be throwing it down in the bed anyway. You know what I'm saying? I ain't see no kids around there. I ain't seen them talking about grandkids. You know what I'm saying?
The one in college, don't they? Didn't they have like the daughter?
Yeah, that one daughter there. He threatened him. Yeah. But still, just
you remember what I said the first season though? How it was they at some point, bedroom buddies. But anyway, moving on.
Yes, you did say that. I remember that, and I was rolling with you for a second because we didn't see no wedding ring. We see the wife in the bed. We saw paperwork. Remember?
Yeah,
so all of a sudden now he got a wife.
Yeah, he was alone. Yeah.
But my thing is for them, I don't understand them. Like you could tell that they're not real criminals. They're criminals, but they're not Harold. Harold is not like diabolical. And to me, you're not hardcore enough because if you know how Harold and Horace are, you know how these brothers are. They are crazy. And if you know that you tell your wife everything, why did y'all not have a plan? Because had it been me and my husband, and when she go to fix his food, he'll have a couple of special ingredients. Because what reason did he need to come showing up at my door like that? Knowing, like Tika just said, knowing that Harold just told Horace all the information. He can't be coming for no good reason.
Well, he says she ain't know nothing. He says she ain't know nothing.
Though. But they were saying how simple he was and how he would cheat on his wife and then go home and tell her about it because that's just the type of simp that he was. That he was just very simple and he would tell her everything.
And he's supposed to be a judge.
He's a judge. But my thing
he's a judge.
Why didn't he have a plan? Because she should have came around that corner either with a tainted plate or a blicky, one or the other.
They're not diabolical, as you said.
They're not,
like
but they're not built
for it.
They're not about that life. They're not about that life.
And now they're burnt up. So
yes,
I don't know what else to tell them.
Harold got what he deserved, though. Harold got what he deserved because you was responsible for sentencing all of these people and coming up with these trumped up charges to get these people. Now they owe. I keep wanting to call him Lucian so bad. They owe Jules allegedly all this money. So he got what he got. I hate that the wife had to be a casualty of war, but he got what he deserved. Like,
That's
his
true.
karma came back on him. So
yep, that's true.
Yep.
Too bad, so sad.
To Harold and his wife is
Y'all fooled them.
Dang.
He should have sent her on a vacation or something, or to a
Right.
relative,
Something.
something.
Right. Right.
You know,
Like,
this is what I was going to say about that. I think
go ahead.
even though I think number one, he's not that smart, right? Even though he's a judge, he's not that smart. But I think he was kind of playing it like, well, if I tell Horace, then Horace going to protect me, right? Because I gave him information. And if I tell Norman going to protect me because, you know, I told him that I didn't tell, you know, Horace. So he kind of playing both sides, like maybe they'll protect me, maybe they won't, maybe they do this, even though they kind of hit me up and made me do this and maybe do that. Like he just was playing himself. He was playing himself. So
Oh yeah, playing himself into a crisp. That's for sure.
Yeah.
After that Horace thing, I would have did whatever, and then I would have dipped. Me and my wife would have dipped.
Right.
And I would have got my daughter somewhere, because they always trying to get you with the kids and stuff. So
always.
Always. I'm trying to look through these notes. Did I miss something?
No, we blew it up.
Yeah, he blew it up. It was a box. He left a box behind. I'm like, what's this box? And then even Harold told her not to open it, and it was.
Why he didn't be like, yo, you forgot your box? Take that.
The wife opened it. It's the wife that was carrying it to the door.
She detonated it, right?
Yeah. I'm like,
being nosy.
I'm not opening up a box that I don't know. Like,
stop being nosy. That wasn't even your box. Why you being nosy?
Right.
Being nosy got your ass blown up.
That's why you don't answer the door. You didn't call first.
Right.
You can stand right outside looking around.
Your mama taught you better. If that ain't yours, don't mess with it. You just leave it alone and keep it moving.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ooh. So that was the end. Like, yep. And then Norman was leaving, and you see the house is to Chris is blown up. So
that was a nice house too.
It was. I'm like, what kind of bomb was that in that box to do that to that big house?
You remember he's a chemist.
Nice house.
You remember he's a chemist.
Yeah, but
when it came with the formula,
the front door.
Yeah, he know how to make them chemicals work.
I guess I'm like, it did that from that little box. I guess. Woo. Yep. Well, burn, baby, burn. R.I.P. to y'all.
R.I.P.
You will not be missed. So that was the end of episode 3.
So merciless. You merciless.
We have one more scene.
What was? Oh wait, hold on. What was it? Angel.
Mm-hmm.
It was this episode, right?
He's alive.
Was it this episode?
Yeah. It was him going to
Oh yeah, to
baby mama house.
Crazy
busting up in her
Yolanda.
door.
Yolanda Vega.
She didn't believe him. He was like, he's like, where's the baby? And she is not answering his question. He's looking everywhere, even under the couch. I'm like, if you don't see the baby, that means the baby's somewhere else. She would not answer. He said, someone, is like threatening his life. Somebody threatened to unalive them. And she is still on the drama train. You know how the women be like, I ain't trying to hear you. I'm on that drama. Like, I don't believe you. You on some BS, blah, 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 blah. You always with the drama, and she's with the drama, and threatening calling her brothers and stuff. You know how that goes. J drop. So so it was just wild for me. That she's not really listening to this man. And you should know this man when he's telling the truth and when he on BS. You should know y'all share a kid and y'all had time with each other. So you should know this man when he's serious. And you should see the seriousness on his face. Like, he's not playing. Like, he already know how your brothers get down. So he already risking his life coming over here anyway. And I just, Tika.
Yolanda worked every nerve in my body, every nerve that could hurt, every nerve that could itch, every nerve that was stinging, every nerve that was numb. She worked every last one of them. I'm just like, girl, why are you so, what you are so, is it that you just hate to be wrong? Is it that you just despise this man that much that you don't believe anything that he says? Why invest any time in him if that's how you really felt? I was just like, well, damn it, let him blow her up, let him shoot her, let her pop her, let him do whatever they're gonna do to her. Because Yolanda was literally working all my nerves. And anyway, I guess in the 4th episode, we're gonna talk about who she related to. But I was like, go find you some female friends that could just stump her and then take your baby. Okay, just take your baby.
Yep.
Come on,
I think she was looking for any kind of reason to get rid of Angel because, in my opinion, I bet you, because we'll never see that baby. I bet you that baby is not even Angel's. Not even his.
I said the same thing, Letitia. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm like, why is she acting like this towards this man? And yeah,
and he busting out of. They think I guess you don't know that part, but yeah, he trying to save her. He came back to get her, came back to get the baby, and she just hollering, don't want to listen, no nothing. She was very annoying. Very annoying.
Very annoying. Jay, the whole Yolanda.
She's annoying. She's just. I agree with y'all. Y'all said everything I wanted to say, man. Just he coming there trying to save her
and the baby.
She's just enraged with like unnecessary jealousy. Like it's just typical. Get out of here. You ain't even listening. See, that's your problem. You should be unalived. Bye. Give me my baby and just go. Go away. Yep.
So DeMarcus believed that the baby is Angel's. So that's the baby name, Angel Jr. Or he just making it up?
I mean,
did he sign that birth certificate? I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure he didn't. Isn't he undocumented?
That part. But he working in the U.S. Dominican? No, that ain't a part. Anyway, he working in the U.S. He's working it in the USA. Okay,
working
it in the USA. Yeah, he sure is.
That's why this will continue on to episode 4. So we will stop here. But before we get out of here, make sure you are subscribed to everyone's channel. Hit the like button on everyone's respective channel. And YouTube got this new thing called hype. And if you see a hype, just tap the hype, okay? For hype everyone, if you
appreciate
can.
It.
So
hype me up. Hey, hype me up.
They always coming out with something new. I want to have that work, but yeah. So before we get out of here, we're gonna go around see what the people got going on. Lighting up with Letitia.
Yes, I'm not sure that I'm eligible for the hype feature at this point. So y'all have got to hype me up in those subscriber numbers so I can
right.
Get some hypes. So yeah, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification button so you know whenever I go live or I post a new video. And I did post my individual video of episodes 3 and 4 as of, was that yesterday or today?
Yesterday.
I think it was yesterday. Yes. I posted that. We also have Reasonable Doubt coming up on Sunday. And we're going to continue with this group, of course. Episode 4 is next. And if you are a fan of Beyond the Gates, I'm behind y'all. I didn't even get a chance to see today's episode yet. But make sure you check out my shorts for those as well. And again, thank you for being here tonight with us.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Tika?
I always forget every time somebody asks me what I got going on the channel. So let me just whoop out for a second. Satima just dropped a couple of little moments of Satima, the latest episode. Y'all, please come through every Thursday, 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and check out the ladies as we discuss Satima. You will get your full recaps and reactions on that night, on Thursday night. Please come through. Y'all y'all keep talking about this reasonable doubt. I don't know. I might be behind. I don't know how many seasons they have. I may have to go ahead and try to catch up, but I got 3 seasons. I'll figure it out.
Third one.
I have to figure it out. Everybody's saying how good it is. I'll figure it out. And just back to Beauty in Black. Back to Beauty in Black. I'm behind in recapping. So since I missed recapping episode 2, I'll go ahead and do a little video for that one, and then y'all just come back whenever we do, the panel. Whenever we do that, y'all come back and get your full recap and reaction review for Beauty in Black. And of course, I already spoke on it. Oh, Wednesdays, we talk about Wednesday. So we have about 3-4 more episodes of Wednesday to talk about. So please come back as we discuss Wednesday. And then, of course, last but not least, Talk That Talk TV. It's a collaboration that my girl EJ, the TV Junkie, and I are currently working on. Some of you have ventured over to the channel. I would appreciate it if more y'all will venture over to the channel. Like, share, subscribe, click on a couple of videos, click on a couple of reactions. We got a lot of shorts up there right now, and then we also have some posts. So please just come through and check that out. Oh, last but not least, anybody that's on Facebook, we have created a Facebook page for Cousin Curtis Duncan Bounty Hunter. He's about to have a book to come out really soon. He wrote this book along with LaJill Hunt, and it's the origin story of Cousin Curtis. So y'all know how it's done when first they get a book and then they get a series. So y'all support Ben Stevens, and go get that book. Go get the book. It's available for pre-order. And when you click on a link, I will drop a link a little bit under this video. But we click on that link, you'll get at least the first 11 pages of the book that you can read completely for free. So after that, then once he gets enough orders for the book, they'll put the whole thing out there. They give us the date. So that's pretty much it. Find us on Facebook. I'm everywhere. All Things Ruthless, Tika Deshawn, Cousin Curtis, Ruthless Forever, Ruthless Never Die. That's all I got to say. Thank y'all for coming through tonight. This was so much fun. I love hanging with y'all.
What's the name of the channel again?
Which channel, honey?
all that. Look, all things
ruthless. All things ruthless.
Things ruthless, and then all that. Oh, what's that?
All Things Ruthless. Talk That Talk TV. Cousin Curtis Bounty Hunter, and y'all can find me anywhere at Tika Deshawn as well. So thank y'all. Thank you, Monique, for putting us through again tonight. I hung out with you last night, and I appreciate you for doing this day tonight too. So that's about it. It's always fun. And y'all quit playing. Y'all see who I'm sitting next to, right? They got me next to Faye KJ. What's good, Jay? Extra
Yo, shout out to Mo for putting this together. Shout out to Lighting It Up Letitia with the notes. Shout out to Tika with all the many things. That's what it needs to be called. I do everything. That's what it needs to be called. I do everything.com. That's Tika. That's the homie. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody for coming through, man. We always got a good time. What's going on the channel? You already know, man. Keep them notification bells on. I go live randomly. You know how we do. We got Reasonable Doubt out right now, right? So Sunday, 8 p.m. Be right here. We going to cover episode 1 of Reasonable Doubt season 3. And this one should be good. You know what I'm saying? And then just look out, for some individual videos. And we getting ready for the family business coming back next month. And we getting ready for Power Book 4 Force.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of content coming for y'all. Y'all just stay tuned, lock in. Shout out to all my members. Shout out to all my supporters. Shout out to everybody that's showing love. And we appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Keep it locked right here.
That's what's up. With me, check out the Team of panel we did yesterday. Wednesday we did Sisters. Just check it out. And I'm also doing individual episodes of Beauty in Black. So I am dropping 3 and 4 sometime this evening. And I am doing my individual for Reasonable Doubt episodes 1 and 2 because they dropped 2 episodes. So, and we're doing a panel Sunday, right, Jay?
Yes, we are.
So, that's it for me right now. Just make sure you subscribe. hit the like button, hit the notification bell, so you know when I go live or when I upload something. And hype me up. Hype me up if you can. Hype me up if you can. Hit that like button. Subscribe. And share it to your people who love Tyler's Perry Beauty and Black. We greatly appreciate it. We will see y'all for episode 4. Hopefully, I don't know, Tuesday, maybe. Yeah.
Just keep your notification bells on, fam.
Right. And we will see y'all on the next one. Bye, y'all.